Hey, it's Kamila. Guess what? We are going to Beautycon this weekend. We have got our bags packed. We're getting ready to load in the car. Let's go. Alright you guys, so while I show you this awesome footage of driving, you're welcome for that by the way, a couple of quick things that I wanted to mention to you about this trip to Beautycon. The first is, this is actually my second year attending. I went for the first time last year and actually had a really good time. The second thing is, I booked this trip at the very last minute. Dose of Colors deciding they wanted to go is what prompted me to want to go. Alright, so I arrived in LA a day early, so we decided to hit up a few favorite spots, and first on the list was a trip to Grand Central Market in downtown LA. This place is so awesome for great food at a great price. In this case, with so many options, I actually decided to get some Thai barbecue this time. Alright, so here is a look at my dish at the Thai barbecue place I decided on. It was so good, and the rice, which is sticky rice, is actually, you can use it to kind of turn it into a taco. So good. Highly recommend this place if you're in the area. But yeah, Grand Central Market is awesome. It's a lot like Reading Terminal Market in Philly or Pike's Place in Seattle. Next stop on my LA journey was to The Last Bookstore, which is a short walk from Grand Central Market, also in downtown LA. This place is so cool. This iconic bookstore features used books and vintage books, and I am telling you, if you are anywhere in the area, you need to make it a point to take a stop over at this place. Speaking of cool, check out this room that looks like Harry Potter. I'm all the way obsessed with this. How freaking cool is this? Like Harry's in there somewhere, for sure. By the way, speaking of Harry Potter, but yeah, they seriously have everything. You've got to check this place out, The Last Bookstore. It is so iconic in downtown LA. Alright you guys, so as you can see, finally, eventually, I did in fact make it into Beautycon. The lines to get in were no joke as expected. We had to pick up our wristbands since we bought them last minute, but eventually we did make it inside. Inside of Beautycon, you'll see everything from brand booths everywhere to people standing in line either to get free things or to purchase products. Over at the Anastasia booth, they actually were doing this really cool thing where their professionals would do things like color match your foundation, help you do your brows, but to be honest, we were on a mission to go straight to Dose of Colors. We were actually really hoping to be able to get their new foundation. We had seen online the night before that they were going to be color matching, so we had a strategy. We had checked out the event map beforehand. Pro tip, you should definitely do that when you attend an event like this, but we were on our way to the Dose of Colors booth first. Alright, so eventually we did make it over to the Dose of Colors booth, and they were doing this cool thing where they were helping you find your shade in their brand new, recently launched foundation, which I actually really like. I was able to pick it up. One thing that was disappointing is we weren't sure when we got there if we were going to be able to actually buy the foundation or if they were just going to be shade matching us. We were really hoping we could buy it because, as many of you probably know, you can't really find it in stores. By the way, check out the fact that Ulta was there at Beautycon this year. I just find that interesting because Sephora has their own beauty convention now, and now Ulta does. But anyway, back to Dose of Colors. So yeah, they were doing this shade matching. We did find out we weren't able to buy it. But here's one of the coolest things about Beautycon, you guys. In just a moment, yep, that's right. That is the founder of Dose of Colors, Anna, right there, color matching people. We got a chance to meet her, take pictures with her. She was so freaking sweet, had the nicest things to say. She was doing meet and greets with everyone there, anyone who wanted to meet her. But this was kind of one of the cool things about attending Beautycon that we didn't expect. Another thing that was really cool was Glossier. Glossier knew what they were doing. This was their first time at Beautycon, but basically you just stood in this line that went by really quickly, and they gave you this pouch, the iconic Glossier pouch of full-size products, and it was good stuff. Another booth that we really loved was Target this year.
I think it's all about your mindset, honestly. However you're perceiving the situation, negatively or positively, that's going to lead to the outcome. And I think that's the most important part about humor healing, is it's all up to you. And it's in your power to either use humor or positivity to heal, or to be negative about it and to never heal, or to take a longer time to
yes, this was me stumbling upon Lisa Rinna and her daughter. So no, I didn't show you everything at Beautycon. There were other things going on like celebrity interviews, influencer meet and greets, but here's an honest peek at my Beautycon experience. This is for someone who was not talent, just general admission, what it's like for a normal person to attend this beauty event. Stay tuned next to see my haul and everything I got. All right, so just got back from Saturday at Beautycon LA, and here's just an overview, some of the stuff that I got. All of this was actually, it all came in this Target bag. It's all these items. So you've got some Kristen S, some matte primer from Wet n Wild, some Make It Last from Milani. This Honest lip crayon, Lush Sheer, I'm actually, like, this is actually gorgeous. It's like this brown color. I don't know if you can see, if it'll focus. That actually is really pretty. I'm excited. I really like this brand, Pacifica, so that's nice. Charcoal Pepper Mask by Yes2. All of this came inside here. I got it at the Target station. It actually was a really quick moving line. They were also, they did this thing where they were like, what's your sign? And so they were giving out, I'm Aquarius, they were giving out these like horoscopes. So that's kind of cute. And then you could also get this little sticker. So, I mean, you know, as expected, Target definitely had their act together. At Dose of Colors, which really is the brand that made us kind of book this trip at the last minute, we were hoping to be able to get the foundation, but we were only able to get it swatched. We were able to meet the founder, Anna, and she was super sweet. And then you could also play this game to try to get a certain percentage off. I think the highest was 70%, the lowest was 10%. I got 15%. My sister, who was with me, got 25%. So I'll probably order my foundation under her. And then this is what they swatched me as, I was like 2 shades. I'm gonna do a little bit more research because I'm not sure I agree. I did make one purchase, and that was at the Amika booth. To be honest, what really prompted the purchase was getting this bag. I needed to put my items in something, but I really love the brand Amika. I own a lot of their stuff already, like their shampoo and conditioner, so these were some other items that I had my eye on, and it was kind of like, why not just go ahead and get them? I don't think they had a sale going on. Vital Proteins had a really cool booth where you could actually do a couple of things. You could get some of their new Vital Protein waters, which I already drank. I was thirsty there. But then I also got these 2 collagen shots. So this one is in chamomile and lemon, and then this one is in blueberry and lavender. I'm actually excited about these. I really think going this direction is the way to go for Vital Proteins. The powders, I feel like for most people is just too hard. Another notable item that I did get, this was free, Glossier was there. They definitely had their act together. I feel like it was the first time I've seen them at a major beauty convention. And this was far and away one of the best booths that we stopped at. And disclaimer, we did not stop at very many booths. But I thought this was really cool. So basically you stand in line for maybe 10 minutes max. When the line is moving continuously, it's just wrapping around. And then they just hand you for nothing, like no having to post a picture, no having to sign up, no getting your email. They hand you this pink bag, and inside of it was these items. These are all full size. The mintbalm.com I actually already own and love. So it's like now I've got a backup of it. I really love this. It gives your lips this really nice cooling, tingling sensation, and they keep them very hydrated. This is actually a razor, and then these are 2 eye pencils, and I love a good brown eye pencil, so super excited about that. And then there's this little sticker inside, and then there's also a paper in there that has like a 10% off code, so that's really awesome. I got this Coats sunscreen, SPF 40. You can kind of see that if it'll focus. Maybe not. Anyway, we're moving on. So yeah, I mean, all in all, you know, it was a nice day at Beautycon LA. I feel like it was one of those moments where you realize, like, I'm probably past going to something like this. The biggest thing I noticed is, like, you would see, you know, these recognizable brands, Maybelline, CoverGirl, etc. And you just kind of got to this place where it's like, I don't really want to wait in a line for 15-20 minutes for a $5 mascara that if I really wanted, I would just run to Target and go get. I feel like that was the moment at Beautycon. So, you know, nice outing, really happy with the things that I did bring home, but to be honest, you know, I'm starting to become very picky about the things that I want. And I don't want everything. I don't want a bunch of stuff junking up my house. I don't need every sample that I'm not going to use and it's going to sit in a shelf and then it's going to sit in a landfill. You know, I think we have to stop doing that. So, you know, even these things that I did bring home, I'm really going to try to think about how to be smart about them, make sure I use them, enjoy them. I think this is turning over a new leaf. So, anyway, these are the things that I got at Beautycon.